Perry County, Kentucky, and the county seat, Hazard, Kentucky, are both named after Oliver Hazard Perry, the hero of Lake Erie. Oliver was born August 23, 1785, in South Kingston, Rhode Island. The Perry family was a naval dynasty. His father Christopher and his brother Matthew were also major players in the U.S. Navy. He was named after his grandfather, Oliver Hazard, who had recently been lost at sea. From childhood, Oliver knew he wanted to be a sailor for the U.S. Navy. He began sailing at the age of 13. At the age of 14, Oliver was warranted a midshipman in the U.S. Navy on April 7, 1799, after his father recommended him. Over the next 6 years, he participated in the Quasi War with France and the Tripolitan War against the Barbary pirates. On May 5th of 1811, he married 20-year-old Elizabeth Chaplin Mason at Newport, Rhode Island. They had 5 children, one of whom died in infancy. Perry returned to service in May of 1812. When war with Great Britain was declared on June 18, 1812, Perry was assigned to command a squadron of tiny gunboats at Newport. He was not happy with this and wanted to see more action, so he requested to be moved where he could face the enemy. He was sent to Lake Erie. On February 8, 1813, Perry received Navy Department orders to report to Isaac Chancey on the lakes. His success both with constructing the fleet and winning the battle have immortalized Oliver Hazard Perry in American naval history as the hero of Lake Erie. In July of 1814, Perry was offered a posting with his new rank, command of the Java, a new 44-gun frigate under construction in Baltimore. Peace, however, was signed while Perry was defending Baltimore and Washington, D.C., so he did not get to use the Java during the War of 1812. For Perry, the post-war years were marred by controversy. The Java cruised to the Mediterranean in 1815 to help quell continuing problems with Barbary pirates. While anchored in Naples, in an unseemly incident, Perry slapped the Java Marine officer John Heath. Perry and Heath were both court-martialed and found guilty, but they received a mild reprimand. After the Java returned to home waters, matters were further complicated when Heath challenged Perry to a duel. The duel was fought on October 19, 1817, on the same field where Aaron Burr killed Alexander Hamilton. The Marine fired first, from 4 paces, and missed. Honor was satisfied when Perry refused to pull the trigger. Perry's feud with Jess Duncan from the War of 1812 continued, to the point Perry filed court-martial charges. The charges went all the way to President James Monroe. To distract Monroe's young hero, he selected Perry to preside over an important diplomatic mission to South America. Perry sailed on the U.S. John Adams and then the Nonsuch to arrive at Angostura on July 27th. Perry maintained quarters ashore during the next 2.5 weeks to protect his health because crew members had the yellow fever. With a successful mission, he boarded the ship on August 15, 1819 for the return home. 2 days later, he woke abruptly at 4 a.m. with chills and fever. Perry's health decreased rapidly. The crew of Nonsuch frantically pushed themselves and their vessel in an effort to reach Port of Spain in Trinidad, but their efforts fell short by only a few miles. At 3 p.m. on Monday, August 23, 1819, on his 34th birthday, Oliver Hazard Perry died from yellow fever. So that wraps up another episode about how Perry County and Hazard, Kentucky both got their names from Oliver Hazard Perry. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I didn't miss anything. There's a whole lot more information about Oliver Hazard Perry, but it's hard to wrap it all up in a 5-minute video. If you would like to know more, I have listed some sources down below in the comments, and also if you would like to support the channel, go to audibletrial.com/kyhistorypod to get a free book. It doesn't have to be about Kentucky, it can be any book you choose. It helps support the channel and you get a free book. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel and share it as well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.